Sports from Ozark Radio Sports. Brought to you by Bailey Chevrolet in Pontiac, Don's Auto Service, Hirsch Feed and Farm, MSU Athletics Department, and Ozark's Healthcare. And now, Grizzly Sports from Ozark Radio Sports.
At the Joe Paul Evans Arena at the West Plains Civic Center, we say good evening and welcome to Grizzly basketball here on this Saturday night. A belated happy Valentine's Day to everybody, and it'll be a great Valentine's weekend if the Grizzlies can win 2 games in 3 days, and tonight they'll try and accomplish that at the expense of the Mineral Area Cardinals here in a Region 16 game. The third meeting of the season. In fact, starting tonight, the Grizzlies have 4 games to go against each of the 4 Region 16 teams. The Grizzlies have a chance, Curtis, to finish with a winning record in region play against Mineral Area if they can win tonight, because they won that crazy game here about a month ago.
Yeah, I think it was about January 15th, and it was a crazy game. It went into triple overtime, except that Preston Turner had his foot on the line, so instead of a 3, it was a 2, which gave the Grizzlies an 82-81 win. Crazy game, but wouldn't mind seeing something similar as long as the Grizzlies are on top and we finish in regulation tonight.
That's the first time I've ever been happy Preston Turner chose to go to Mineral Area instead of here. The Grizzlies coming off a win at State Fair, 70-66 the other night. And against State Fair earlier this year here, they lost the game at the free throw line. But they won the game at the free throw line on Thursday night. They shot 24 out of 36. They win the game by 4. They never really trailed in the basketball game. We've got the starters coming up and the tip-off between the Grizzlies and the Cardinals in 2 minutes on KDY.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Don's Auto Service specializes in doing things better and offer a wide variety of tires, including lawn and garden tires, farm and agricultural tires. It's that time of year. If you need tire-related services like an alignment or rotation, stop on in. They'll be happy to help you.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Give Local First is a local registered 501c3 organized by people who are local to our area. Give Local First fundraises throughout the year and puts the money back into our communities where there's a need. Since 2014, over $215,000 has been distributed in Howell, Ozark, Douglas, Oregon, Shannon, Texas, and Wright counties. For more information or to donate, visit givelocalfirst.org or call 417-256-3131.
Ready to invest in your future? Studies show that a college degree more than pays for itself in lifetime earning potential, and Missouri State University West Plains is a great place to start. To learn more, give us a call at 417-255-7955 or visit our website at wp.missouristate.edu. Financial aid is available for eligible students. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
Home of the Bailey Factor.
Built to work, born to play, the Chevy Silverado is the truck that does it all. Power, performance, and reliability, mile after mile. If you're looking for a truck that won't let you down, it's time for a Silverado from Bailey Chevrolet.
This is John Bailey of Bailey Chevrolet in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. Come see the difference the Bailey Factor makes for you.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
Back. All right, let's get to the starters for this game tonight between the Grizzlies and the Mineral Area Cardinals from Park Hills, Missouri. Mineral Area starting 5. They're getting ready to turn the lights out. Starting 5, Preston Turner, 6'6" sophomore from Elsinore. Jordan Logan, a 6'8" sophomore from St. Louis. Jordan Richards, 6'4", freshman from St. Louis. Edwin Dooling, a 6'1" freshman from Chicago. And Joseph Scott, a 6'8" sophomore from Baltimore. Grizzlies starting five will be Ryan Richardson, 6'5" sophomore from Hollywood, Florida. Sean Glass, freshman guard from West Monroe, Louisiana. Urgi Hanami from Ontario, Canada. 6'3" forward. Riley Whitaker, the Calico Rock, Arkansas legend, the sophomore, who was our Don's Auto Service player of the game the other night because he made two big threes, including one with a little under 5 minutes to go. That was the biggest shot of the game. And Javian Downey, I got mine a little out of order, but I believe that we've got back in the bowl tonight, just like on Thursday night, Lionel Kamwimba, who's the final starter introduced for the Grizzlies. Lionel played really well the other night. In fact, against State Fair, who is a really good rebounding team for the most part, the Grizzlies out-rebounded them 36-28. That was one of the things that Coach Fay was really concerned about before that game the other day, but they answered the call there, shot the ball better, and never trailed in the basketball game on Thursday night.
That's a big deal, not trailing and winning the rebounding war. That'll always at least aid your winning ability there. Okay, so I was off a starter. Riley will start instead of Javian Downey. Urgi Hanami, Lionel Kamwimba, Ryan Richardson, and Sean Glass. State Fair starting five will be Preston Turner, Jordan Logan, Jordan Richard, Edwin Dooling, and Joseph Scott. Ready to go? And the tip won by the Cardinals, and they control, go left to right. And they are wearing the red. As this game gets started, the Grizzlies on defense will start out straight man-to-man, and it'll be Mineral Area with the ball on the left side. Preston Turner with the beard, dribbles to the right, one bounce over to the point. Spinning to the middle, good move inside, got away with a walk, layup off the glass is good. Right off the bat, Jordan Richard with the bucket. Not bad defense by Whitaker there, stayed with his man for the most part, just better shot.
2-0 ball game, Grizzlies first time with it. Sean Glass out high, left wing. Ryan Richardson fires the three. It's good.
Great start for the Grizzlies. Getting the three to go down, that'll boost the confidence.
3-2 ball game. On the right side, Richard has it to the point. They'll hold there with Scott down the right side. Preston Turner to the high post, knocked away, almost stolen, picked up by Preston Turner. Three ball right side is way off the mark, goes out of bounds. It goes over to the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies defense, we kind of make more of a big deal out of how many points we haven't been scoring, but defensively we really haven't been doing too bad on that front. Urgi Hanami gets it over the timeline, barely. On the left side, Richardson, who wears number 1, guarded by number 4. To the right side, down the key. Richardson feeds it back. Urgi walks with the basketball, turnover number 1 on the Grizzlies.
Got to limit those. That's just a mental error right there.
You know how the old Flintstones cartoon, when they Fred would paddle his feet before he took off running. That's kind of what that play looks like when it happens. And they'll say, what did I do? Scott out front on the left side. Dribbles over, lob it to the right wing. Back to the point. They'll hand it off. Right side. Bounce pass inside. Good feed off the board. No good. Ball slapped off the board. Picked up by Sean Glass. Grizzlies have it.
Good defense there by the Grizzlies down low.
Hanami, right wing. Sean Glass raises up from 22 feet. Won't fall. Rebound pulled down by the Cardinals. And they'll have it with Jordan Logan. Now up front, Richard has it. Circles over to the left corner. Up fake, a dribble in, bang one time, high off the board, too hard. Rebound comes off and taken down by Urgi Hanami. Front court, Richardson curls over the top, pick and roll, high pass down low. Lionel turns to the middle, bounce pass over. Hanami goes up, got blocked, Tipped outside, picked up by Glass. Now he'll drive to the baseline, 10-foot jump shot, good.
Glass has that beauty of a jumper, and it's silky smooth.
To the corner, Preston Turner in the offensive end, nearly stolen. Now down the key, bounce pass across. Right-hand layup, no good. Rebound, Lionel Kimwemba. Sean Glass comes back. Down the key, right wing. Urgie with an up fake, dribbles over, shoots the three from the wing, air ball, picked up by Preston Turner. Turner hands to Richards, picked up by Hanami at the point. 16:55 to go in the opening half, 5-2 Grizzlies. Curling at the top, pull-up shot with a 2, and that's good. And that bucket by Jordan Logan makes it a 5-4 ball game. Down the key all the way to the baseline, Richardson is cut off. He'll bounce pass back outside. And now Sean Glass goes one-on-one. Step back, shoots a 3 from the point, no good. Ball will be controlled by Preston Turner. And back will come Mineral Area with a chance to grab the lead. Left wing, catch and shoot for a 3. That's an air ball out of bounds. Goes back over to the Grizzlies. 16:09 to play in the first half.
Grizzlies got to take advantage of the Cardinals missing these shots, especially those ones down and low in the post.
Back to play, and it'll be Grizzly ball in the backcourt. Javian Downey, who each game seems to get a little bit better, gets back to his normal self after sitting out for so long, first of the year. He's out there now, scoring 10, 11 points a ball game. Ryan Richardson curls over, pull up, 12-footer, too hard, rebound tipped long, picked up, though, by Sean Glass. Back to Javian at the point. He'll fire a 3. That's good.
Good to see that coming from Javian. You usually see him driving and getting fouled or making a tough layup, but to see him shoot a 3 and take it or make it, confidence booster.
Tony Irons, the head coach of the Mineral Area Cardinals, long time head coach at Vashon High School, State Power in St. Louis. On the right side, Richard guarded hard there by Sean Glass. Good defense. Pressuring the basketball. Good job. Makes him pick the ball up. Now kicks it over on the right side. Down the key, right-hand runner. Fall-away shot. Bad shot. Rebound is going to be on the deck. Picked up. And a two-handed dunk. Logan took it straight to the basket and threw it down with two hands. 8-6 ball game. Sean Glass from West Monroe, Louisiana. On the left wing, gets a screen, goes that way, pick and roll, pull up, 17-foot jump shot, good. Sean's feeling it tonight, you can tell.
The mid-range game has kind of gone away, but Sean still looks so good with that silky jumper.
You make a lot of money making that mid-range jumper in the right corner. They'll move the ball there to Diari Duncan, their big transfer kid. At the point, 3 ball is going to be no good. Rebound to Lionel Kimwemba.
Given plenty of room there, might be an all right idea.
Cardinals did not go to the boards at all off that missed shot. Right side, Richardson. Beats inside Lionel, up and around and good. Lionel posted underneath, and a timeout called as the Grizzlies pull that lead out to 6 with 14:06 to go in the first half. The Grizzlies with a 12-6 lead on Mineral Area. Back in 30 seconds on KDY.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
Dr. Greg, Hirsch Feed Parts Department. For this month only, original Bad Boy mower blades will be at $17.99 each, and competitive priced aftermarket blades for $12.99. Plus, we have 2 quarts of 10W30 motor oil and 1 Oregon brand oil filter for the combined price of $14. Come see the #1 customer service parts department at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
Back with Curtis Ballou to my right, to my far right over there. We got me, Big Jim Lambert, who is taking care of your live stream pleasures tonight. 12-6 is the score. 6 minutes into the basketball game. So far, you'd have to say, thumbs up first 6 minutes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, It's not been perfect with a turnover in there and some missed rebounds. Some of that's just a little bit of bad luck, but we haven't missed too many shots so far. We're knocking down the ones that we see and making some tough ones as well, passing the ball, getting some movement. So looking good so far.
It's only 6 minutes into the game, but we're yet to see an episode where they'll shoot the ball and then end up getting 4 or 5 putbacks, that sort of thing. We haven't seen anything close to that. Grizzlies did a really good job on the glass. Back to play, Preston Turner from Elsinore, Missouri. Shy of Poplar Bluff, passes over on the left wing. At the right point, Logan back on the left side. Richard up fake, dribbles in. Now Logan at the point. Good ball fake. Dribbles in, leans in, tried to bunk it, missed it. Offensive foul. Lionel Kumwemba drew the charge.
Good job by Lionel there to stay in and take that hit.
Ethan Smith is in the lineup. Now the Grizzlies have 6'8" up front. Ethan Smith, who is one of those players that has just got better the more he plays as the years gone by. Richardson for the Grizzlies in the lane. Back outside, Javian Downey. Back to Richardson working the baseline against Richard. He'll back in against him, turns, tries to go up and under, shoots and scores. Great job that time of using the mismatch to the Grizzlies' advantage.
Yeah, Ryan had a height advantage there and just took it to the rack and made a tough shot.
Richard listed at 6'4". I don't think so. Ryan is 6'5". Down the key. Good quick move. Let that shot blocked by Lionel Kumwemba. Fantastic block. But somebody got the shooter on the way in. That was Aaron Walker Jr. Lionel will probably, and he will, get his first foul. Jared Fay said something the other day about Lionel Kumwemba that kind of stopped me. He said that he thinks that Lionel is as good a defensive postman as there is in junior college basketball. Here's a free throw, no good. Walker will get one more.
I would say Lionel is more known for his defense than his offensive play.
Well, he's not a good offensive player, and he'll probably be the first one to tell you that.
Yeah.
But he doesn't.
He rebounds well.
And no one plays harder than Lionel does. First free throw, no good. Second free throw, no good. Rebound. Blaine Harris is back out there after some R&R. The season had worn him down, and he set out a few games. He's back out there. Blaine Harris from Cape Girardeau. Left baseline, Ryan Richardson. And a holding foul will be called on Preston Turner. Basically because he had a fistful of Ryan Richardson's jersey as he went around him.
Yeah, I could see that up here even without my glasses on.
So PT gets his first foul. Here's the inbound play. Catch and shoot. Ryan for 2, 3. It's good. It is a three-pointer.
Nice little pump fake to get the defender off their feet and a drain shot afterwards.
17-6. Good start for the Grizzlies. Low block. Here's a turn inside. Lost basketball. Bubbled away. Picked up. The Grizzlies had it. Lost it. Now it's going to be picked up by the Cardinals. Turner at the right point, guarded by Javian Downey. Jab step. Good job by Javian. Get over that screen. Lean in by Turner, and he traveled with the basketball.
Great defensive sequence there for the Grizzlies. Even with a couple of mismatches for them.
The Cardinals have beaten Three Rivers twice this year, both by 2 points. And they've won their last 2 in a row. Javian Downey in the corner. Back outside it goes. Grizzlies shooting to our left with Ryan Richardson over the high screen. Down the lane all the way. Kicks it outside Harris. Around the horn it goes over to third base. There's Javian Downey with it. Back out front. Ryan with 5 on the shot clock. Going to have to shoot it. Does. Fires the 3 short. Rebound comes off into the hands of Preston Turner. Turner comes back up the right side. Richardson picks him up, gets a screen. Bounce pass on give and go. Late pass, bad pass. It's going to be a turnover on the Cardinals. Up the right side, Harris. Back over to Ryan Richardson. Hesitates, spins, back outside. Now back over. Left wing. Here's a 3 by Ethan Smith. That's an air ball. Lost out of bounds. It'll be Cardinals basketball. And we're going to get a timeout. 11:17 to go in the first half. The Grizzlies lead the Cardinals from Mineral Area 17-6 at homecoming. Back in a minute on KDY.
Grizzly fans, it's time to get your growl on. For more than 30 years, Grizzly Athletics has been bringing heart-pounding action to the West Plains region. And this year, Grizzly Athletics is on the prowl with men's basketball and baseball, women's volleyball and softball, and co-ed esports, rodeo, and cheer team. Don't miss any of the heart-pounding action. And make sure to get game ready with Grizzly gear at the Drago College Store. Visit them in-store inside Half-Star Hall or on the web at www.dragocollegestore.com.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic, Spine, and Podiatry. We're here for every athlete in the Ozarks. With a team of 7 dedicated providers, we've got you covered. Whether it's a game-winning touchdown or a tough tackle, injuries can strike at any moment. But don't worry, our experts are on call 24/7, ready to get you back in the game stronger than ever. When the stakes are high, trust the team that never backs down. Visit ozarkshealthcare.com.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
Back at the Civic Center, Harlan Hutchison here. Curtis Blue over there, and way over there you got Big Jim. Back in the studio, Dylan Groves. 11-17 to go in the first half, 17-6. The first thing that I think jumps out at you after the first 9 minutes is the Grizzlies' defense has been really pretty good.
Yeah. Forced a couple turnovers and then got lucky with some travels and things like that, but forcing some steals, getting their hands in there, and forcing them to pick up the dribble as well. So great defense by the Grizzlies so far.
And holding them to one shot, too, on offense. Here we go, back to play, and it'll be Aaron Walker in the front court to Jordan Richard to the point. They'll put it on the deck, go to the left baseline, back down. Now they'll bounce pass on the baseline, a wraparound layup, no good. Ball tipped up off the rim and good, and I think that's going to be Joseph Scott. At least that's who I'm going to give it to. 17-8. Down the front court, Grizzlies break the press. Lob pass to the left corner, Jake Sage. Over to Javian Downey. Javian, all the way to the hole, puts up a high floater and good.
Nice little floater there over the 6'9" Duncan.
And now travel. Unforced error at midcourt. Mineral Area will turn the ball over on the walk, and the Grizzlies will get it back. I see Jake Sage has dipped into Riley Whitaker's headband collection. Or maybe it's Ethan Smith. I don't know. Or Urge. Here's the inbound play, Javian Downey. On the right side, Sean Glass. Curls to the left, down the key, gets bumped, lost the ball, out of bounds. That's turnover. If you get knocked around and you look for, and you don't hear anything, you look for a call, you're going to be disappointed. So the Grizzlies, with their second turnover, Urgi Hunami will come in for Sean Glass here in just a little bit. 19-8. Grizzlies are up by 11. Walker left side. Duncan has it. The big kid from New York. Bounce pass to the left baseline. They'll post up Dooling down low. He'll back down. Quick pass back. Duncan. Let him shoot him out there. He'll lean in, shoots left hand. No good. Rebound, Lionel Kamwimba. Downey. All the way down the hole. Goes up. Got blocked. Got fouled. He'll shoot two with 9:48 to play in the first half. And the Grizzlies up 19-8. It is so weird how different a game between the same two teams can be in one place compared to the other. At Mineral Area, this Duncan kid, 6'10" kid from New York, or 6'9" kid from Queens, New York, he ate our lunch inside. And tonight, we're doing a good job keeping between him and the basket, and he's not able to do much of anything so far. First free throw is good by Javian Downey.
Yeah, I watched that game on their stream, I think, and he had a good night that night.
Back in the ball game is Jordan Logan, 6'8" sophomore from St. Louis for the Cardinals. Next one, no good. Rebound. There's Duncan using that size over the top to pull that rebound away from everybody else. Here's Walker, free throw line on the right wing. Jab step, pull up, fall away. 17-footer is pretty, and it's good by Jordan Logan. And he was more entertained by that shot than anybody. 20-10. Sean Glass drives through, puts up a shot, and he got bumped and knocked to the floor and fouled. The foul is on Jordan Richard. for Mineral Area, the third foul of the night in the first half. The Calico Rock legend, Riley Whitaker, is back in there for the Grizzlies. Here's the inbound play, lob out front. Sean, long three from straight on, no good, bounced way up in the air. It goes to the sideline, picked up by Walker. Here come the Cardinals on the fly, over on the right side to the corner. Turner walked with the ball. He stepped out of bounds. Turnover. So Grizzly basketball in the backcourt. Turner taken out of the ball game, and they'll sub in for him Carl Claxton, 6'5", freshman from Cincinnati, Ohio. Or as my grandpa said, Cincinnati. 20-10. Left side, Richardson gets to the baseline, gets in the paint, backs down, goes up with the shot, no good. Got it back, put it up, no good. And it's controlled by the Cardinals. Didn't score that time, but that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
As Richardson had the mismatch. Out front, left wing pass. Richard to the point. Walker. Whoever Walker is guarding at the other end is going to get taken to the basket. Here's a three by Walker, straight on and good. Aaron Walker's first basket, and that makes it a 7-point game, 20-13. Grizzlies on offense with Richardson on the left sideline. Good job on defense there by Claxton. Cross-court pass. Urgi Hanami now to Whitaker in the lane. Fall away from 10 feet. Air ball out of bounds. And suddenly, and Jared Fay senses that. Well, I thought he called timeout. Instead, he was motioning the ball was blocked, not blocked. So, 8:02 to go in the first half. And here come the Cardinals. You can kind of feel the game settling a little bit now.
Yeah, everyone's kind of getting into their rhythm.
Right wing, Turner, three ball, won't go. Rebound long to the corner. Chased down by the Cardinals. Walker for another three. That's no good. Rebound long, picked up by Lionel Kimwimba. Bad pass, taken away. Layup good, foul in the play, and the basket counts. A turnover, a foul, and a bucket. All in the one play. And that will be the third turnover on the Grizzlies. Timeout on the floor. 20-15. Grizzlies lead the Cardinals. Back in a minute on KDY.
My name is CJ Collins, and I'm with Always a Future for Kids. Our mission is to help kids that struggle in our community. We do so by hosting events like Ozarks Gaming Convention, an annual disc golf tournament, kids' craft days, and other events throughout the year. We also help assist other nonprofit organizations with their events and initiatives. If you would like to donate or volunteer in the community with our organization, reach out to me at info@afkfoundation.org or message us on Facebook.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Don's Auto Service specializes in doing things better and offer a wide variety of tires, including lawn and garden tires, farm and agricultural tires. It's that time of year. If you need tire-related services like an alignment or rotation, stop on in. They'll be happy to help you.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
All right, back here at the Civic Center. 7:43 to go in the first half. It's 20-15. That was our third break of the ball game, and you can kind of see the game change section to section, can't you, a little bit?
Yeah, Grizzlies had a pretty good run going, but in these last couple breaks, Mineral Area has been able to regroup and been going on a little bit of a run within 5 now instead of 11.
It'll be one free throw. And it's good. So, 3-point play. And now the Grizzlies throw the ball away at the other end on the inbound pass. And so it'll be Cardinals basketball. 20-16. They'll get Claxton out of the lineup. Watch for the lob inbounds here to Joseph Scott, who's parked right in the middle of the lane. Of course, anymore you can stand there as long as you want to. Here's the inbound play. Into Turner in the corner. Pulls up, 12-footer, way too hard. Rebound to Ethan Smith. How long has it been since we scored a basket?
It's been a few minutes.
Javian Downey. Lost the ball, got it back.
We need
Wrap
someone to
around
go over
pass,
there and help them.
picked up by Anami. Down the key, Urge drives, left-hand layup is good. That was a really hard shot going to his left.
Needed that bucket, though.
Bad.
Glad Urge was able to bring it to us.
22-16. Blaine Harris on the floor again for the Grizzlies. In the left corner, they'll move it to the right. Walker back to the left corner to Turner, guarded by Blaine Harris. Let's see if he tries to take him to the basket here. They'll switch. Now Ethan Smith is on him. Walker, left elbow, all the way, shot for two is good. Aaron Walker has 7. 22-18. Here's Downey, front court to Harris. Underneath, wide open. Layup by Urgie is good.
Good job there by Harris to find the open man, and glad Urgie was right there under the bucket for it.
At the point, quick pull-up for 3. Won't fall. Rebound to the corner. Chased down by Harris. And a steal, but the ball out of bounds will be off Preston Turner and Mineral Area. I went and saw Preston Turner play his senior year in high school at East Carter. I talked to him after that game, and I said, what are you going to do at college? He said, I'm going to go to Kirksville. I said, man, you don't want to go to Kirksville. It's cold up there. It is cold up there. I wasn't lying.
It is.
Long pass up ahead, breaking the press. Ethan Smith, reverse layup is good. That will cause a press to take a break when you attack and score against it. And that's good for us. I mean, I hope they keep pressing. In the middle, here's Dooling. Turns to his right. Tough shot against the grain, and a whistle and a foul on the shot with 5:46 to go in the half. 26-18. So it was in the act of shooting. The foul, it is on the Grizzlies. Blaine, okay.
Yeah.
Free throw number 1 is good by Joseph Scott. One more try. 6'8" from Baltimore, Maryland. The best story I ever heard a Grizzly basketball player tell about their hometown was a kid we had here from Baltimore. I'll tell you about that one of these days. He said coming and playing for the Grizzlies literally saved his life. 26-20, down the key. Give and go, inside, outside. Pass to the right wing. Whitaker now to the point. Ryan Richardson to the corner, deflected out of bounds. 5:28 to go. Grizzly ball, 13 on the shot clock. Ryan Richardson will come out of the lineup for the Grizzlies. Jaden Downey on the inbound play to Sean Glass. Got 12 to shoot it. Sean in the lane. 12-foot pull-up off the back iron around and good.
Got the home court roll right there.
And Sean Glass gets a lot of those, and it's because he has a soft shot. He puts arch on the shot, whereas so many other shots are flat. They don't have a chance to go in. Good cut underneath. Quick pass inside. The layup good by Jordan Logan. He has 8 points now for the Cardinals. 28-22 Grizzlies. 5 minutes to play in the first half. Sean Glass will go left, gives it to the corner. Ethan Smith in the lane. Cross-court pass, deflected, picked up by Downey. Back outside. Urgie nearly traveled. Down the key all the way. Puts up a runner high off the board and good. How in the world did he make that?
Urgie is good at that. He makes shots that you don't know how they go in.
That ball was at least a half a foot and to the right of the square on the backboard when it hit. Pass inside, reach in foul. Ethan Smith for the Grizzlies will pick up his first.
That's not a foul you get mad at, though. He's being aggressive.
Lionel will come in for Ethan. Here's the inbound play. Bounce pass out to the corner. They'll hand off with Walker. It's in the lane. Stops. Slid across the lane. Now down the key. Here's a drive high off the board and good. Jordan Logan is a problem.
Logan and Walker, even at 5'8", he's a problem as well.
30-24, Grizzly basketball. Now let's see if they go back to a man-to-man. Here's Sean Glass out to Riley Whitaker. Bounce pass back door, all the way in. Right-hand layup by Javian Downey, good.
Good job there by Downey to fake out his man and then cut to the basket, and good job by Whitaker to find him.
The Grizzly offense is so much better when we take the ball to the basket because that opens up shots on the perimeter then. Here's Turner pushing off against Glass, drives in, shoots it high off the board, and good. Well, there was a mismatch that the Cardinals took advantage of. Turner listed at 6'6", Sean Glass at about 6'1". Down the key to the right corner. Riley, three ball, in and out. Ball will be tipped across, picked up by Lionel Kamwemba.
Great hustle by Lionel there.
Javian Downey down the right side of the key, all the way around the horn, to the corner, out to the point. Riley back over to Glass, stolen. Kicks it far left corner. Turner, three is up and good. 32-29.
Turner's not someone that you want to let get into a rhythm.
Here's Sean Glass. Nearly turned over at midcourt. Glass left side. Javian Downey fires a three. That's no good. And the ball will be controlled by Turner. Now back come the Cardinals. 2-on-2 break. Left side Walker steps through. Got fouled by Sean Glass with 2:29 to go. And everything feels like right now that it is shifted over on the red side.
Oh, for sure.
Timeout, 2:29 to play in the first half. The Grizzly lead has been whittled down to 3. It's 32-29 over Mineral area. We're back in a minute on KDY.
Give Local First is a local registered 501c3 organized by people who are local to our area. Give Local First fundraises throughout the year and puts the money back into our communities where there's a need. Since 2014, over $215,000 has been distributed in Howell, Ozark, Douglas, Oregon, Shannon, Texas, and Wright counties. For more information or to donate, visit givelocalfirst.org or call 417-256-3131.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic Spine and Podiatry. We're here for every athlete in the Ozarks. With a team of 7 dedicated providers, we've got you covered. Whether it's a game-winning touchdown or a tough tackle, injuries can strike at any moment. But don't worry, our experts are on call 24/7, ready to get you back in the game stronger than ever. When the stakes are high, trust the team that never backs down. Visit ozarkshealthcare.com.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
Tim Lambert grossing me out with pictures of snow over here on his phone. 32-29. Curtis, do you have milk and bread?
I do, actually. I'm good to go, I think. Do you?
I'm down to about a half gallon of milk.
Oh, you better go.
As far as bread goes, I'm in good shape. At the line for the Cardinals, it'll be Aaron Walker. First try, good. 2-point game. It seemed to me like when we had the pace of the game a little quicker that we were playing better. Here's the next try. Around, no good. Rebound to Ethan Smith. And they'll apply the press right off the missed free throw. That's kind of unusual. And 10 seconds is the call on the Grizzlies who didn't get over the timeline. That's just not paying attention. Because, before you played with a shot clock, you had to guess pretty much. You could tell, but you were counting your own head. But with the shot clock, it's right there in front of you.
Yeah.
When it gets to 21, you better get rid of the ball. On the right side to the baseline. Lean in shot for a 2, no good. Slapped off the board, rebound, tied up, and Lionel Kimwemba was not going to give it away. And we had jump ball in this Grizzly basketball. Lionel is a stout young man. Inbound pass, Grizzlies break the press, and they stop right where you don't want to for the double team over midcourt, but they get rid of it. Ethan Smith in the right corner. Sean with a 3, wide open, won't fall. Rebound, Preston Turner. Grizzlies up 2. Turner, left elbow for the tie. No good. Ball tipped out of bounds. 2 by. It'll be off the Grizzlies with 1:45 to go in the first half. 32-20. On the inbound play, they'll get it to the right corner. Ball slapped out of bounds out of the hands of Joseph Scott by Ethan Smith for the Grizzlies. And they will throw the ball in the right corner. A 2 would tie. A 3 would take the lead here with 1:42 left in the half. They go on the inbound play. They get the ball in to Antoine Thomas Jr., 6'3" freshman from Chicago. At the right point, 3 for the lead. Way off by Turner. Rebound Grizzlies. They come back. Minute and a half left. Javian Downey at the right point. Left point, Ethan Smith, who can shoot the 3. And he is fouled from behind on the play by Jordan Richard, who just ran into him. Should be 20 on the shot clock. Thank you. And with that foul, they'll get Richard out of the game with 2 so he doesn't get number 3 before halftime. 32-30, 1:15 to go in the half. Right side. Sean Glass to Lionel. Back to Sean. Pull up at the point, way short. And the ball taken away by Preston Thomas. You can see that one wasn't going to make it at all.
Yeah.
Thomas at the point. Over on the left side. Antoine Thomas Jr. Guarded by Ryan Richardson on the baseline. Drop step. Lean in. Off the board. Good. So Joseph Scott hits that one. He has 5, and we're tied with 38 seconds to go in the half. Up ahead, Ethan Smith. Underneath, Lionel goes up. 2-handed shot. Oh, he blocks the dunk. Preston Turner blocked it as Lionel went up for it. And now they'll hold for the last shot. They hold. As Mel Gibson said in Braveheart, hold. Now here's a pass to Duncan, cuts down the lane. Right hand, baby hook, back iron, tipped out. Thomas has it with 2 seconds, goes up with the shot, and no good. And that's the end of the first half. And we'll go in the same way we started, dead even. The Grizzlies 32, the Cardinals 32. It's halftime. And Grizzly halftime brought to you by Missouri State University. West Plains, new beginnings and endless possibilities. Let's take a 3-minute break, and Grizzly halftime is coming up. And by the way, we're having our homecoming festivities going on here. You'll be able to see that up here on the old live stream, maybe. All right. Big Jim is on it. So if you're watching the stream, you'll be able to see the festivities for all that. Curtis and I will come back in 3 minutes on KDY.
There are many great reasons to choose Missouri State University West Plains. Our small class size, dedicated faculty, and caring staff create a learning atmosphere that promotes success. To learn more, give us a call at 417-255-7955 or visit our website at wp.missouristate.edu. Financial aid is available for eligible students. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll receive a quality education at an affordable price.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic, Spine, and Podiatry. We're here for every athlete in the Ozarks. With a team of 7 dedicated providers, we've got you covered. Whether it's a game-winning touchdown or a tough tackle, injuries can strike at any moment. But don't worry, our experts are on call 24/7, ready to get you back in the game stronger than ever. When the stakes are high, trust the team that never backs down. Visit ozarkshealthcare.com.
Bailey Chevy GMC, home of the Bailey factor.
Built to work, born to play. The Chevy Silverado is the truck that does it all. Power, performance, and reliability, mile after mile. If you're looking for a truck that won't let you down, it's time for a Silverado from Bailey Chevrolet.
This is John Bailey of Bailey Chevrolet in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. Come see the difference the Bailey factor makes for you.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
Dr. Greg, Hirsch Feed Parts Department. For this month only, original Bad Boy mower blades will be at $17.99 each, and competitive priced aftermarket blades for $12.99. Plus, we have 2 quarts of 10W30 motor oil and 1 Oregon brand oil filter with a combined price of $14. Come see the #1 customer service parts department at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
Give Local First is a local registered 501c3 organized by people who are local to our area. Give Local First fundraises throughout the year and puts the money back into our communities where there's a need. Since 2014, over $215,000 has been distributed in Howell, Ozark, Douglas, Oregon, Shannon, Texas, and Wright counties. For more information or to donate, visit givelocalfirst.org or call 417-256-3131.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
All right. Again, if you want to see the homecoming festivities and hear all the announcements that go along with that, you can see that on our YouTube page, Facebook, etc. Got some people that have really cleaned up well. The homecoming royalty as they come out. Halftime score, 32-32. Scoring for the Grizzlies in the first half. Leading the score for MSU-West Plains. It's pretty balanced down the line. Damian Downey had 8. Ryan Richardson had 8. Sean Glass and Ergie Hanami each had 6. Lionel Kamwimba and Easton Smith each had 2. Middle area's leading scorer with 10 with Jordan Logan. They had 8 from Aaron Walker off the bench. 5 for Joseph Scott, 5 for Preston Turner, 3 for Edwin Dooling, and 2 for Jordan Richards. Both teams turned the ball over 4 times in the first half. The Grizzlies were 1 out of 2 from the line, while the Cardinals were 3 out of 7. Halftime, homecoming for 2025 for MSU West Plains. Congratulations on the Heart of the Ozarks half marathon. It's been a really big day today. At the Heart of the Ozarks half marathon this morning. That was great. Fog or no fog. And, of course, we've got the Grizzly homecoming. That's been going on this week and, of course, culminating with tonight's activity. And the ball game, of course, to top things off. See if the Grizzlies can come away with a win here tonight. Right now, we're tied at 32. Grizzly halftime, brought to you by Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities. Our basketball season is really winding down fast. Counting this game, the Grizzlies have a single game against each of the region teams, and then we'll get to the postseason. Right now, though, let's take another timeout, and we'll come back in 3 minutes. Grizzlies at the half, tied with Mineral Area 32-32. Back in just a while on KDY.
Ready to invest in your future? Studies show that a college degree more than pays for itself in lifetime earning potential, and Missouri State University West Plains is a great place to start. To learn more, give us a call at 417-255-7955 or visit our website at wp.missouristate.edu. Financial aid is available for eligible students. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
Dr. Greg, Hirsch Feed Parts Department. For this month only, original Bad Boy mower blades will be at $17.99 each, and competitive priced aftermarket blades for $12.99. Plus, we have 2 quarts of 10W30 motor oil and 1 Oregon brand oil filter for the combined price of $14. Come see the #1 customer service parts department at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Don's Auto Service specializes in doing things better and offer a wide variety of tires, including lawn and garden tires, farm and agricultural tires. It's that time of year. If you need tire-related services like an alignment or rotation, stop on in. They'll be happy to help you.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
My name is CJ Collins, and I'm with Always a Future for Kids. Our mission is to help kids that struggle in our community. We do so by hosting events like Ozarks Gaming Convention, an annual disc golf tournament, kids' craft days, and other events throughout the year. We also help assist other nonprofit organizations with their events and initiatives. If you would like to donate or volunteer in the community with our organization, reach out to me at info@afkfoundation.org or message us on Facebook.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic Spine and Podiatry. We're here for every athlete in the Ozarks. With a team of 7 dedicated providers, we've got you covered. Whether it's a game-winning touchdown or a tough tackle, injuries can strike at any moment. But don't worry, our experts are on call 24/7, ready to get you back in the game stronger than ever. When the stakes are high, trust the team that never backs down. Visit ozarkshealthcare.com.
Grizzly fans, it's time to get your growl on. For more than 30 years, Grizzly Athletics has been bringing heart-pounding action to the West Plains region. And this year, Grizzly Athletics is on the prowl with men's basketball and baseball, women's volleyball and softball, and co-ed esports, rodeo, and cheer team. Don't miss any of the heart-pounding action. And make sure to get game ready with Grizzly gear at the Drago College store. Visit them in-store inside Hastar Hall or on the web at www.dragocollegestore.com.
KDY 24/7 weather.
Evening, everybody. Dan in the Weather Center taking a look at the 10-day forecast. Weather over the next few days going to be pretty chilly out there. Tonight's low 25, tomorrow high of 31 and a low of 15. Monday, a high of 35, low of 20. Tuesday, however, is something to watch out for. We'll have a high of 23, low of 5 degrees with a pretty strong possibility of snow. Stay up to date by using OzarkRadioNews.com.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
32-32 is our halftime score here. Homecoming for the Grizzlies here tonight. And the clock is ticking with the basketball season winding down. Last regular game is on Saturday, a week from, it'd be 2 weeks from today, actually, at State Fair. And just having been there 2 nights ago, I can wait. Big Jim, who had he been around, would have saved everybody on Gilligan's Island. They wouldn't even have had a stinking TV show because he would have come to the rescue as he comes to mine up here. All right, so first half, you were here with James when these teams played first time.
Yeah.
And my memory is that the Grizzlies had the lead most of the game, and then it just kind of slipped, and they finally caught up.
Yeah.
And went into double overtime.
Yeah, I think you may have a better memory of it than I do, and I was here. But yeah, we did have a lead for most of the game and felt pretty comfortable, and that's happened multiple times this year, where we just allow teams to come back in, chip at the lead, and either they go on to win after taking the lead from the Grizzlies, or making it at least a little bit tougher on the Grizzlies, and that's what happened that night with the Cardinals. I think we probably had at least a double-digit, probably 14-point lead at some point, and tied it, I believe, at 58 maybe for the first overtime. I'm not too sure on that one. But, yeah, the Grizzlies have done that multiple times this year, gaining the lead and then come out of the second half a little bit slow, and I think we started to see them slow down a little bit in the first half, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, the Grizzlies won that game 82-81 here. That was January the 8th.
Okay.
And in that ball game, I was trying to remember, and again, I wasn't here, but I was trying to remember. It was Joseph Scott. He's the one that just went nuts. He had 26 that night.
Yeah. Preston Turner, who is usually kind of a threat, I think, at least as far as I was concerned, really didn't have much to do with that game. He was in foul trouble, so didn't play too much and didn't score much. Kind of what's been happening tonight is he's getting rebounds, and he may have 5 points tonight. But, it was Scott that had most of the points. They just went in low to him, and he turned around for a layup and ended up with 26 points.
So here at the half, it's tied at 32. Our next Grizzly game will be at Poplar Bluff Wednesday night, allegedly, because there's a really good chance that something could happen. But we'll play it by ear. 32 all. You know, one thing that you'll notice if you've watched, and you've seen enough games maybe to pick up on this, at the first of the year, Coach Fay was playing everybody.
Yeah.
And it was as much out of necessity as it was anything else. But you can really tell he's really shortened his rotation on the bench for people coming in and out. He still subs quite a bit, but his rotation of players has gotten a lot smaller.
Yeah, I think that's common with most coaches, even in the like Division I, Mizzou, Arkansas, that they will do that. It's who they build trust in, who they think are the best five, best 8 on the floor. I think we have a solid rotation of 7 where, and we go up to 9 sometimes, with getting Jake Sage in there and Jonathan White, which we've not seen White tonight. But yeah, I would say those 7, 8 right there are who Faye has a lot of trust in and who thinks is the best opportunity to get the win.
3 guys that have been, 2 guys in particular have been playing quite a bit lately and getting court time. Jonathan White, like you said, Jonathan White, who has not played yet tonight, along with Ethan Smith. But Ethan's had some minutes. Jalen Heisen has not been in the game yet tonight, and he's been playing quite a bit recently. But now that rotation has trimmed down, Jaden Roach, the 6'6" forward from Florida for the Grizzlies, has evidently been a little dinged up or under the weather. I think more under the weather than anything. But, of course, who hasn't been under the weather here lately? It's been pretty bad. But anyway, the halftime score tied at 32. Back in 2 minutes on KDY.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
Dr. Greg, Hirsch Feed Parts Department. For this month only, original Bad Boy mower blades will be at $17.99 each, and competitive priced aftermarket blades for $12.99. Plus, we have 2 quarts of 10W30 motor oil and 1 Oregon brand oil filter for the combined price of $14. Come see the #1 customer service parts department at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
My name is CJ Collins, and I'm with Always a Future for Kids. Our mission is to help kids that struggle in our community. We do so by hosting events like Ozarks Gaming Convention, an annual disc golf tournament, kids' craft days, and other events throughout the year. We also help assist other nonprofit organizations with their events and initiatives. If you would like to donate or volunteer in the community with our organization, reach out to me at info@afkfoundation.org or message us on Facebook.
Give Local First is a local registered 501c3 organized by people who are local to our area. Give Local First fundraises throughout the year and puts the money back into our communities where there's a need. Since 2014, over $215,000 has been distributed in Howell, Ozark, Douglas, Oregon, Shannon, Texas, and Wright counties. For more information or to donate, visit givelocalfirst.org or call 417-256-3131.
Ready to invest in your future? Studies show that a college degree more than pays for itself in lifetime earning potential, and Missouri State University West Plains is a great place to start. To learn more, give us a call at 417-255-7955 or visit our website at wp.missouristate.edu. Financial aid is available for eligible students. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
Now, if he'd got two stuck up there, that was really. We've got a ball stuck on top of the backboard. Joe Green, assistant coach for the Grizzlies, has a ball out there trying to knock it down, and he nearly, and this is something, I'd never seen this before. This is a week for that. I'd never seen, there he goes. Way to go, Joe. He nearly got two balls stuck up there on top of the backboard. I've never seen that. From the category of something I'd never seen before last night, the Branson Pirates junior varsity boys basketball team scored 63 points in the first half of their game with West Plains. I've never seen anything like that.
I don't know many varsity teams that scored 63 points in the first half.
Good grief. Grizzlies are back. Cardinals are back. Oh, yeah, I need to mention this. On Monday, we'll have two games from West Plains High School. It'll be another varsity doubleheader between Marshfield and West Plains. We'll have the girls' game at 6, and then the boys' game, or 5:30, I think it is, actually. And then the boys' game will follow at 7. And, of course, with same reason last week, we played Bolivar a day early. There was talk about weather, and we didn't have that problem so much. But there is a talk of possibly a little bit bigger problem maybe coming next week. And so we're going to play both varsity games with Marshfield on Monday night, assuming we'll do it the exact same way we did the other one, and that's varsity girls at 5:30 and the varsity boys at 7 o'clock. Final break. Then the second half is ready to go. The Grizzlies trying to pick up another win here tonight, and we'll see how it pans out after a 1-minute timeout on KDY.
Grizzly fans, it's time to get your growl on. For more than 30 years, Grizzly Athletics has been bringing heart-pounding action to the West Plains region. And this year, Grizzly Athletics is on the prowl with men's basketball and baseball, women's volleyball and softball, and co-ed esports, rodeo, and cheer team. Don't miss any of the heart-pounding action. And make sure to get game ready with Grizzly gear at the Drago College Store. Visit them in-store inside Hastar Hall or on the web at www.dragocollegestore.com.
Bailey, Chevy, and GMC, home of the Bailey Factor.
Built to work, born to play. The Chevy Silverado is the truck that does it all. Power, performance, and reliability, mile after mile. If you're looking for a truck that won't let you down, it's time for a Silverado from Bailey Chevrolet.
This is John Bailey of Bailey Chevrolet in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. Come see the difference the Bailey Factor makes for you.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
Tie game at 32. We'll expect to see the starters come out here in the second half. Grizzlies, I thought, started really good, kind of leveled off, and then Mineral Area had the better of probably the last 6-7 minutes of the first half.
Oh, I agree with that 100%. Early on, the Grizzlies were moving, playing great defense, moving on offense, passing, finding the open guy, not just taking tough shots, waiting for someone else to do something. And then that kind of wavered in the end of the first half, and Mineral Area was able to start finding their shots and, force turnovers as well. So hopefully Grizzlies get back to the first about 6 minutes of their play in the first half and can carry it for the rest of this game.
Mineral has the ball to start second half. Turner, Logan, Richard, Dooling, and Scott, the starting five. On the left side now, they'll move the ball there to Richard, now on the left side. Holding. Here's Joseph Scott, the scoring machine. Gets inside, leans in, lost the ball on the way up, and a foul will be called on the Grizzlies, Lionel Kamwimba.
That'll be Lionel's second foul, according to the board up there.
you see a lot of times when someone does that, they try to post up, get the ball closer to the basket. They'll turn their back to the basket, drop step, and lean in with their shoulder. And a lot of guys just give ground because they just can't hold their ground. Lionel doesn't move. Here's the first free throw of 2. Good. Joseph Scott at the line tonight, 2 out of 3. He had 26 here back on January the 8th. His next try is good. The voice here at the Civic Center tonight is the one and the only Travis Smith. Backcourt, Richardson got 3 to get it across, then they do. Right sideline to the corner, hands off. Urgi Hanami curls to the middle, drop step, goes up, high off the board, no good. Blocking foul called, it'll be 2 shots as the Cardinals will get whistled for that. 39 seconds into the second half.
And I think that'll be the 3rd foul on Richards.
Oh, that's a very good thing for the Grizzlies anyway. 3rd foul on Richard. He becomes first player to get 3. Tony Irons on the Mineral Area sideline, thinking about who he's going to put in. Urgi will get 2. First try, good. One of the best natured kids we've had here in all the years I've done ball games. Urgi Hanami. Second try, no good. Rebound pulled down by Jordan Logan, and the Cardinals come back. 1 out of 2 for Urgi, and the Grizzlies trail by 1. Right baseline, up and under. Good defense by Lionel, holds his ground. Right-hand baby hook shot, bounces, and goes in. Joseph Scott, 36-33. I think Lionel did everything that you could have done on that play. Riley in the front court picks up the dribble to the corner. Urgi has it. Biggest lead of the night, 3 points for Mineral Area. Going for their 17th win. Richardson all the way under, up and around, no good. Ball slapped off the rim, picked up by Ryan. Go up with it, nope, back out to the point. Sean for 3, way short. Ball picked up underneath. Richardson goes up strong, high off the board, and good.
Great job there by Ryan to stay with it and have a tough finish.
And now the Cardinals turn it over at the other end as Jordan Richard misplayed it near the Cardinals bench. So Grizzly ball down by 1. As we go back to play, it'll be Ryan Richardson. Up the right sideline with it now. They'll take it over to the left corner. Now Ryan with a long 3, and it's good.
Ryan's feeling it, and he may say, give me the ball. I'm going to win this game.
They should throw it to him then. 38-36. Grizzlies by 2. Down 3. Just a blink ago. Here's a 3 by Turner from the right side. Up and good. And the net barely moved as that one went down.
They didn't count it if it went through.
38-36. At the point, Urgi Hanami down the key all the way, up on the run, off the board, and good. You let Urgi go to his right, you're asking for trouble. Urgi has 9, now back the other end. Quick, ball up and no good by Logan. Rebounded by the Grizzlies, up by 4, 40-36. Down underneath, here's Lionel, and he gets it off the glass, up and in.
Great job there by Ryan to find Lionel under the basket, wide open.
Lionel has 4. The Grizzly lead back out to 6. On the right side now, Logan to the point. Pass left corner, catch, shoot for a 3. Won't go. Rebound is and no good as Jordan Logan tries to do something spectacular with the rebound. Baseline, Urgi goes up. Off the board, won't fall. Ball is rebounded by the Cardinals. A massive humanity and someone holding their head on the deck. Long pass ahead. Ball laid up and in at the other end by Jordan Richards. He's holding his, who is this? That's Edwin Doolin holding the back of his head and his stomach. Same time a moment ago. Here's Sean with a three. No good. Rebound long. 2-on-2 break the other way. Feed it across. Bad pass, threw it out of bounds. And turnover number 5 on Mineral Area. 16-11 to go in the half. We're about ready for a timeout, aren't we? Yep. 42-38. Grizzlies by 4. Well, maybe not. Nope. It had the look of a timeout. Blaine Harris will throw the ball inbounds for the Grizzlies with Ryan Richardson. Javian Downey back in. Urgi Hanami. And down the floor, Ethan Smith. They're going to have to hurry. Just got it across. Blaine Harris out front for the 4-point game. Urgi takes his headband off to confuse the opponent. Urgi spins to the middle. Left-hand driving layup is good.
Just give Urgi or Ryan the ball and let them work. Urgi's driving to the basket, being aggressive in it. Amazing.
Urgi took the headband off. They're probably thinking, man, that guy looks a lot like that other guy. Well, he had a headband on. Lob on the inbound, or the pass over the top is stolen by Ethan Smith. Let's see if we can get this thing up to 8 or 10 points. Ryan Richardson with 15:26 to go. Out to Urgi, out front. Ball fake. Hold. Double hold. Fade away. Shot good by Urge from 10. Urgi 7.5. And 13th of the game. Left corner open. Preston Turner, big three, and it's good. Timeout called by the Cardinals with 15:04 to play. Joe will get this timeout thing straightened up. 46-41. Grizzlies by 5, and we're back in 30 seconds on KDY.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic, Spine, and Podiatry. We're here for every athlete in the Ozarks. With a team of 7 dedicated providers, we've got you covered. Whether it's a game-winning touchdown or a tough tackle, injuries can strike at any moment. But don't worry, our experts are on call 24/7, ready to get you back in the game stronger than ever. When the stakes are high, trust the team that never backs down. Visit ozarkshealthcare.com.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Don's Auto Service specializes in doing things better and offer a wide variety of tires, including lawn and garden tires, farm and agricultural tires. It's that time of year. If you need tire-related services like an alignment or rotation, stop on in. They'll be happy to help you.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
All right, back with Curtis Ballou, Jim Lambert, Dylan Groves in the studio. Grizzly ball in the backcourt with a 5-point lead coming up against the press for Mineral Area. Blaine Harris breaks the count. Front court, Grizzlies set their offense with 20 on the shot clock. Right corner, up fake by Blaine. Steps over, shoots a three. No good. Rebound, though, Ethan Smith. High in the air for that one. Back to the corner. Back to the point now. High post, Ethan Smith. Down the key, Downey. Wrap around, back outside, left corner. Urgi has it. Puts it on the floor. Steps across. Goes up. Got blocked. Picked up. Blaine Harris at the point for a three. No good. Rebound long, though. And the Grizzlies get it back with Urgi Hanami. Crossover dribble all the way in. Right hand off the board. No good. He got fouled. I was going to say, coming out of the commercial, that Curtis will have to choose the Don's Auto Service player of the game tonight. And if the Grizzlies and Urgi can keep this up, I'd say he'd be a pretty good candidate so far.
It'd be a pretty easy decision.
46-41. Media timeout. Back in a minute on KDY.
My name is CJ Collins, and I'm with Always a Future for Kids. Our mission is to help kids that struggle in our community. We do so by hosting events like Ozarks Gaming Convention, an annual disc golf tournament, kids' craft days, and other events throughout the year. We also help assist other nonprofit organizations with their events and initiatives. If you would like to donate or volunteer in the community with our organization, reach out to me at info@afkfoundation.org or message us on Facebook.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
Dr. Gregg, Hirsch Feed Parts Department. For this month only, original Bad Boy mower blades will be at $17.99 each and competitive priced aftermarket blades for $12.99. Plus, we have 2 quarts of 10W30 motor oil and 1 Oregon brand oil filter for the combined price of $14. Come see the #1 customer service parts department at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
First time in the Grizzlies beat Mineral area here in double overtime, 82-81 back on January the 8th. The Grizzlies had a lead, a fairly good lead, midway through the first half or the second half, but things just kind of melted away, did they not?
They did. And hopefully that doesn't happen this time.
Urji Hanami shooting 2 for the Grizzlies. First try way short, air ball. It's called pulling the string. That's where you hear the home crowd go, oh.
Maybe he needs to find his headband.
15 feet instead of 14 this time, Urge. Here's the next try, and it's good. 47-41. Grizzly lead back out to 6. You can win the game at the defensive end with the situation as stands. Here's a long 3 left wing. No good. And the rebound tipped across. Really smart play by Javian Downey. Tipping it to Urgy, who gave it back to it. And here's an offensive foul on Javian Downey as he hooked the defender going around him. And that, no one argued with.
That'll get Jalen Heisen into the game for the Grizzlies. Urgy is going to take a breather.
I really enjoy watching Jalen Heisen play.
I do as well.
6'6", athletic as
all get out.
Apollo. I mean, the kid has just got some physical gifts and can guard a guard like he is right now. Walker down the key all the way. Bounce pass on a back cut. Layup is up and good. That is a really good play. Joseph Scott finished it. 6.5, 11 for the game. 47-43. Sean Glass to the right corner, screened by Heisen. Now at the point, Ethan Smith has it. Over to Jalen, now Sean Glass. Left side, bad pass, chased down by Ethan Smith. Gets it over to Javian Downey. Drives baseline. He got grabbed on the drive, and the ball out of bounds. It'll stay with the Grizzlies. Did I see that or did I not see that? The guy just grabbed his arm as he went by him.
I mean, I thought I saw it too, but...
we both must be wrong. Jalen Heisen is out. Lob on the inbound play. 2 on the shot clock. 3 ball. Jake Sage at the horn. Good. Big shot by Jake Sage.
And that's why you put him in the game.
That's some coaching right there. 50-43. Walker out front, guarded by the aforementioned Jake Sage. Down the right point, Preston Turner. He'll go to the baseline, holding foul. Well, if that was a hole, what do you call what didn't get called down here? Good grief. Blaine Harris with the foul for the Grizzlies, his second.
Whitaker comes in for Harris.
Riley Whitaker made that huge 3 with about 4 minutes to go Thursday night at Sedalia to seal the win. On the low block. Drop step, right-hand shot, no good. Riley Whitaker held his ground against the big kid. And now back the other way. Riley with a 3 in the left corner. No good. He got fouled on the 3, and he'll shoot 3. And right now, the owner of Diari Duncan's GOAT is Riley Whitaker.
It's Valentine's weekend, and Riley Whitaker found himself in Faye's arms, and he fell to the bench.
So Duncan is called for the foul, and it'll be 3 shots. First try, no good. Two more to go. Someone says downstairs, go Riley. Second of 3. No good. Ethan Smith out. Lionel Kamwemba in. Ryan Richardson in the ball game for the Grizzlies as Jake Sage goes out. 12:33 to go, 50-43. Number 3 is good. Riley Whitaker makes it an 8-point game. 51-43. I think the Grizzlies had at one time in the first half an 11-point lead.
They did.
Over on the left side, holding there is Joseph Scott, guarded by Javian Downey. That's a tough matchup. Left wing, ball fake to the left elbow. Around the horn it goes. Turner up fake, gets by his guy all the way. Right hand running layup is good. Preston Turner now with 13. 51-45. Ryan in the front court. Has a screen right, goes that way, curls over the top, down the key. Stops, kicks it to the wing. Glass 3 inside out. Play is good. That's why you take the ball to the basket. That gives your shooters open shots. You don't have someone on their hip or a hand in your face. De'Ari Duncan on the right wing. They'll move it back outside with Jordan Richard. Now at the point, Walker, left side, Turner. Burn the dribble, bounce pass to the low block. Drop step, walk. Another walk, left-hand shot is put up and good by Duncan. I mentioned those 3 walks because none of them got called. 54-47. How do you do a 720 and not walk?
You got me.
And now, Mineral will go to the zone. Lob over the top, left corner. Riley's got a 3, and it's no good. And the rebound to Preston Turner, and that's why they go to the zone to force you to shoot over the top. Pass far side, up and under Scott. Layup good. 5-point game. Might be a good place for a timeout here because, once again, you can feel the ground sliding under your feet. In the right corner, here's Sean with a 3. No good. Rebound on the weak side, Duncan. Up the right side, Walker. Aaron Walker keeps the dribble, gets the screen, gets it out to Scott. On the left side, Preston Turner popping out with it now. At the right point, ball fake down the key, all the way in, step through, shot up. That should be a walk. They're look at this. The officials look at each other to see if one of them is going to call a walk. And so neither one would bite. And finally, one of them had to make a foul call with 10:04 to go in the second half. That's going to be
Sean, second.
Second foul on Sean Glass. Timeout on the floor with the score. The Grizzlies 54, the Cardinals 49. Back in a minute on KDY.
There are many great reasons to choose Missouri State University West Plains. Our small class size, dedicated faculty, and caring staff create a learning atmosphere that promotes success. To learn more, give us a call at 417-255-7955 or visit our website at wp.missouristate.edu. Financial aid is available for eligible students. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll receive a quality education at an affordable price.
Give Local First is a local registered 501c3 organized by people who are local to our area. Give Local First fundraises throughout the year and puts the money back into our communities where there's a need. Since 2014, over $215,000 has been distributed in Howell, Ozark, Douglas, Oregon, Shannon, Texas, and Wright counties. For more information or to donate, visit givelocalfirst.org or call 417-256-3131.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
10:04 to go in the second half. Grizzlies lead Mineral Area 54-49. I'm Harlan Hutchison. Over here to my right, Curtis Ballou, who is at a Grizzly game tonight, hoping to see something he's never seen before. Either a dodo bird or a 3-second call. I would be watching for the bird if I were you.
I'm always watching for that dodo bird.
In fact, that's what they'll call 3 seconds. Just give it a name. Call it the dodo, because that's how often you're probably going to see one. Here's the inbound play. Preston Turner for Mineral Area on the inbound. 5 seconds? No. Inbound play. Scott gives it back. Turner in the lane. Leans in, tough shot, off balance, off the board, good. That's a really good shot.
That was a good move.
Sometimes a bank shot goes in not unintended. That was an intended straight-on bank shot that Turner made. 54-51. Back to the zone for Mineral Area.
You got to figure out how to bust it.
You got to figure out how to get that ball through the seams of that zone like that. Pass inside, Urgy off the board, no good, partially blocked. And now ball thrown away, picked up by Sean Glass. Feeds it across, Urgy leans, shoots, no good, but he got fouled on the shot. And he'll shoot two off the turnover by Mineral Area. Not many turnovers in this. In fact, I only have 4 for the Grizzlies and none in the second half so far.
Yeah, it's been clean on that front.
So the foul will be the second foul on Joseph Scott. Free throw for Urgy Hunami from Ontario. First one is no good.
Ethan Smith in for Javian Downey.
And that's going to be more for defense than anything else. You've got 2 6'8", a 6'5", 6'4", and a 6'1". Free throw again, good. Urgy makes 1 out of the 2. 2-possession game with 9:24 to go. 55-51. On the left, now on the wing. Bounce pass, low block. They'll bang inside, turn inside, not open to the point. Wide open, Walker for the 3, and it's good. Aaron Walker tonight now has 11, and it's a 1-point game. Grizzlies back in the left corner. Smith down low, feet inside. Urgy up and under is good. Urgy, you are 1,000% correct. That was really good ball movement, and what did we get? We got an easy lay-in. And now timeout. No, we'll have a foul call
on Duncan.
And
that'll be his third.
If he just keep talking. Come on.
I think he did that in the first game here.
So a turnover on Mineral Area, a foul on Duncan. And now Tsunami in the back court. Up the right side. He beats Preston Turner all the way in. Leans in, lays it up, no good. A lot of contact, but no whistle. So back come the Cardinals up the right sideline. Trailing by 3 at the point. Turner for the tie, and it's no good. Ball slapped out of bounds by Ethan Smith. It'll stay with the Cardinals. I'm kind of surprised at the minutes that Sorry Duncan is playing tonight. He's been out there a lot. The Queens, New York native moves on the ball slat down the corner. Turner goes baseline, right side, double team, dishes inside. Layup is no good. And Scott missed one point blank, rebounded by Kamwimba.
Great defense by Richardson to affect that shot.
Spin to the middle, Urgy off the board, no good. Put back with a dunk is Lionel Kamwimba. There's one of those plays that Lionel makes. Sometimes you forget about them. They're really big plays made during the course of a game. 59-54. Cardinals with Richard on the wing. Down the key, Walker. Floats out on the baseline. Picked up by Ethan Smith. Be hard to shoot over him. Down the right side of the key. Inside shot, no good. Rebound comes off. And Diari Duncan, you could have used a sundial to time him in the lane that time. Here's Ethan Smith. Goes by him up for left hand. Good. What a move by Ethan Smith. From the right side with the left hand off the glass.
Ethan is sneaky athletic, and he shows it from time to time. He needs to show it more.
61-54. Grizzly lead back out to 7. Duncan over on the left side. They'll get the ball. That's the guy they want to have the ball. Joseph Scott hands it off. Now Duncan left elbow, dribbles to the baseline. They have 6 on the shot clock. Bounce pass, low block. Here's Scott. Turns, goes the other way, off the board. No good. Dunk attempt, miss. Loose ball, whistle, foul on the play. With 6:43 to go, Grizzlies by 7. And this will put the Cardinals on the line with Ethan Smith picking up the foul. So we get timeout, media timeout, 6:43 to play. With a score, the Grizzlies 61, the Cardinals 54. And we're back in a minute on KDY.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
Dr. Greg, Hirsch Feed Parts Department. For this month only, original Bad Boy mower blades will be at $17.99 each, and competitive priced aftermarket blades for $12.99. Plus, we have 2 quarts of 10W30 motor oil and 1 Oregon brand oil filter for the combined price of $14. Come see the #1 customer service parts department at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
Give Local First is a local registered 501c3 organized by people who are local to our area. Give Local First fundraises throughout the year and puts the money back into our communities where there's a need. Since 2014, over $215,000 has been distributed in Howell, Ozark, Douglas, Oregon, Shannon, Texas, and Wright counties. For more information or to donate, visit givelocalfirst.org or call 417-256-3131.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
Grizzlies come out of the timeout, leading by 7, 61-54, 6:43 to go here at the Civic Center. Counting this one, 4 games to go in the regular season. Javian Downey, Urgi Hanami, Brian Richardson, Ethan Smith, and Jake Sage are the Grizzly band right now. 7-point game. Free throw shooter here is Joseph Scott. First try, good. One more try for Joseph Scott. He'll play ball somewhere after he leaves Mineral area. Next try is good. 61-56. Scott will come out. And Logan came in the ball game. Jordan Logan. Inbound the backcourt. Grizzlies have it with Urgi. Front court. Urgi gets a screen. Goes baseline like a flash. Inside out pass out to Jake Sage. Now at the point. Ryan has through 15. Guarded by Preston Turner. Puts it on the floor. Far corner. Javian Downey up fake. No shot to the low block. Ethan Smith. Puts it on the floor. Turns, pump fake, up and around left hand. Good. What a shot again by Ethan Smith.
I'm telling you, he just needs to be more aggressive.
Talk about busting some moves. 63-56 at the point. Logan to the corner. Richard passed up a shot, now out front. Walker drives. Stops, back outside. Richard catches. One dribble to the corner, 5 on the shot clock. Right drive, baseline drive, pull-up, jump shot, no good. Excellent defense by the Grizzlies that time. Ryan Richardson was right on the ball, and they bring it back with Ryan bringing it up the left side of the floor. They clear out the left side. Richardson has it, puts it on the deck. Baseline spins, double team, bounce outside to Jake Sage. Low pass, couldn't shoot. Now gets a return pass. Shoots a 3, left point. Good, big shot by Jake. 10-point game with 5:11 to play. 66-56. At the right point to the left wing. Down the key, lean in, drive off the rim, no good, but a foul on the shot on Javian Downey. And that'll put Jordan Richard on the free throw line for the Cardinals with 4:55 to play.
I believe that'll be Javian. Oh, it's his second. Thought it was his first.
JD picks up his second foul. The Grizzly 5. Again, Jake Sage, Javian Downey, Ethan Smith, Urgi Hanami, and first free throw no good. Ryan Richardson are the 5 right now. First free throw no good by Richard.
And that 5 is going to change as Blaine Harris comes in for Urgi. Sean Glass comes in for Ryan Richardson.
I told Coach Fay after the game, here's a free throw again, no good. Tipped out of bounds by the Cardinals as poor Blaine Harris got railroaded by 2 red shirts, just pushed him out of bounds. It'll be Grizzly basketball in the backcourt. Jared said, I told Jared after the game at Sedalia, I think this is easily one of the best games we've had in a while, played in a while. And he was in full agreement. Things were getting better here right when we need to be getting better. Left side, Javian Downey. Hook pass left corner. Sean Glass fires at three. It's going to be short. Long rebound picked up by Walker. You got to stop the ball when he brings it up. Over on the left side, Turner up fake, dribbles in, bounced into the lane. Ball lost, flung out to the right corner. Touch pass picked up by Richard. Far side, stolen by Javian Downey. 3-on-2 break. Javian lost the dribble, but it's last touched by the Cardinals. Grizzly ball, 26 seconds on the shot clock. 4:25 to play. And a 10-point game still, 66-56.
A couple minutes right there, or maybe a minute.
Here's the inbound play. Downey outside. Ethan popping off the screen. Jake Sage couldn't get open, drives the lane, gets stopped. Bounces pass out to Ethan. Hands now to Sean Glass. Drives across the lane. Goes up. Got fouled. And that's going to be on Richard. That'll be his fourth. Jordan Richard with his fourth foul with 4:14 to go. One more home game as far as the regular schedule is concerned. That'll be Moberly. Here's the free throw try. No good. Every point helps. 4:14 to go. Next try. Good. Sean Glass now has 10. 67-56. Turner on the right side of the floor. 11-point Grizzly lead, matches their biggest of the night. Walker at the left point, guarded by Jalen Heisen. Try to shoot over him. Here's Walker, steps back, and he does. Here's a three, and it's no good. Rebound on the weak side, and a block shot by Ethan Smith, and he will be called for the foul on Edwin Dooley. For Mineral Area, he'll shoot two.
That's Ethan's third. That'll bring Lionel back into the game and Ryan Richardson, I believe.
3:51 to play in the second half. Timeout on the floor. Back in a minute. Grizzlies by 11 on KDY.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Don's Auto Service specializes in doing things better and offer a wide variety of tires, including lawn and garden tires, farm and agricultural tires. It's that time of year. If you need tire-related services like an alignment or rotation, stop on in. They'll be happy to help you.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic, Spine, and Podiatry. We're here for every athlete in the Ozarks. With a team of 7 dedicated providers, we've got you covered. Whether it's a game-winning touchdown or a tough tackle, injuries can strike at any moment. But don't worry, our experts are on call 24/7, ready to get you back in the game stronger than ever. When the stakes are high, trust the team that never backs down. Visit ozarkshealthcare.com.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
The Grizzlies trying to hold on here and pick up a win against Mineral Area for the second time here this year. At the free throw line, the Cardinals' first try is up. It is good by Edwin Dooling, who is 2 out of 2 from the line tonight. 67-57, and certainly we're going to see the Cardinals press and pressure, and we've got to attack that and score off of it. Here's the next one, good. Because if we just try to get the ball over the timeline, that's when trouble starts. You got to attack. Blaine Harris over the timeline. Backcourt, gets it across. Urgi Unami double-teamed over to Harris. Dribbles in, now back out to Urgi. Take your time. Urgi puts it on the deck. Spins to the middle, puts it up left-handed off the board, no good. And a nearly spectacular bucket by Urgi, but a foul is called on the rebound on Blaine Harris. So that's a 1-and-1 at the other end.
And not a smart move by Blaine there, and that's his third foul.
I'll tell you what, we've seen some stuff tonight by players. Urgi, for one, and Lionel defensively. Riley defensively. Here's a free throw. First of the 1-and-1 is good.
Ethan offensively.
Yes, absolutely.
Saw Jake knock down some threes. He's getting back into his rhythm.
Sean's had a pretty steady game. Got 10 points tonight. Next try is no good. Rebound to Blaine Harris for the Grizzlies. And they will press right off the missed free throw. 67-59. Grizzly lead is 8. We need to chew up a little time here and get some points. 67-59. Urgie at the right elbow. Pulls it outside. 10 on the shot clock. Urgie down the left side of the key. Right hand scoop. No good. Rebound is fumbled out of bounds. Last touch by the Cardinals. .307 to play. Inbound play, Ryan Richardson. Look back door not open. Lob out front, Sean Glass. 20 on the shot clock. I hope we use every bit of it. The Cardinals are not pressuring on defense, and their coach, Tony Irons, is going crazy over there on the sideline. Richardson posts up the little guy. Fall away from 13 feet is good.
That was a sweet fadeaway jumper there.
Timeout on the floor. 2:47 to play, second half. The Grizzlies up by 10, 69-59. And we're back in a minute on KDY.
There are many great reasons to choose Missouri State University West Plains. Our small class size, dedicated faculty, and caring staff create a learning atmosphere that promotes success. To learn more, give us a call at 417-255-7955 or visit our website at wp.missouristate.edu. Financial aid is available for eligible students. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll receive a quality education at an affordable price.
My name is CJ Collins, and I'm with Always a Future for Kids. Our mission is to help kids that struggle in our community. We do so by hosting events like Ozarks Gaming Convention, an annual disc golf tournament, kids' craft days, and other events throughout the year. We also help assist other nonprofit organizations with their events and initiatives. If you would like to donate or volunteer in the community with our organization, reach out to me at info@afkfoundation.org or message us on Facebook.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
Back with Curtis Ballou. We're down to 2:43 to go. The Grizzlies have a 10-point lead on Mineral Area. Here's a drive. Turner lost it on the way in, turned it over. Number 6.5. I have no turnovers in the second half for the Grizzlies. I asked Curtis during timeout. That's bound to be a mistake on my part. But honestly, I don't think we have any turnovers in the second half. We had 4 in the first half.
I think you've got it right.
Ryan Richardson on the inbound in the backcourt gets it into Urgie. Now to Ryan. You watch the shot clock to see get the ball over in time and with plenty of time. Ryan Richardson with 2:29 to go. And he'll be tied up. And a reach in. Bound to have been a foul. No? Yes.
By Walker.
On the reach in, that'll be his first.
But that's the Cardinals' 7th, so that's a 1-and-1 for West Plains.
Ryan Richardson has not shot a free throw tonight. This is a 1-and-1. And it's good. My friend Travis Smith down there on the PA, he has a good time. I don't care what it is. Having time of his life. Next try is around and good. (71-59). Down the front court, left baseline. Pull-up shot. Thomas, that's up and good. That's his first basket of the ball game.
We better go. They're counting 5.
They play the ball inbounds. Down the front court, Javian Downey. Ethan Smith. There's a fight going on inside between Lionel Kamwemba and their postman. In this case, Jordan Logan. Pass to the right baseline. Ethan Smith bumped off the ball, and he is fouled by Walker.
That's about all Walker could do there. He's given up about a foot of height. At least that's what they're listed at.
You know, Walker is a good player.
He is.
He's a very good player. But as good as he is, it might seem a little unfair to say, but you are at a disadvantage with him out there defensively. I don't know what they list him as.
5'8".
Okay. Free throw, no good by Ethan Smith on the 1-and-1, and back come the Cardinals with it. But he is going to be a liability at that size, no matter what. Here's Thomas, goes up for the shot, no good. Rebound, Grizzlies have it. Urgi Hanami, a minute and a half to go, and he gets fouled in the backcourt. Edwin Dooley. So it'll be a 1-and-1 again at the other end.
I wondered for a second if they were going to call that, but I could see them pull Urgi's jersey from up here.
Have you seen, you've probably seen in soccer matches at the end where the players will pull their jerseys off and trade jerseys with each other? I thought that's what they were doing down here because he had Urgi's halfway up his back.
Yeah, Julian was thinking the game was over already.
Urge with a free throw. No good. Rebound pulled down by Preston Turner. Turner up. Oh, got it stolen by Sean Glass. All the way in. Right-hand scoop. Blocked off the board, and that's going to be a goaltend. Sean Glass will get the basket. Here's the news. We're going to win this game. 1:21 to go. 73-61. I'm reminded of Nikola Lucic in Bulls Durham where he says, man, I love winning. You know what I mean? Like, better than losing. Here's Thomas in the paint. Gets trapped. He's been in there how long? Doesn't matter. Back out to the point. On the right side. Bounce pass baseline. Here's a drive in off the board. No good. Fight for the rebound. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Grizzlies. It'll be Cardinals ball. 58 seconds to go before we can say those immortal words, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Right. And I like chicken. Here's the lob on the inbound pass outside. Jordan with a long three, no good. At the shot clock, rebounded by the Grizzlies. Sean in the backcourt. Timeout called by Ryan Richardson. We'll go ahead and keep it here during the timeout. 73-61. Now, on the surface, you look at the conference records. The Grizzlies, with this win, are going to be 5-6. The Cardinals are going to be 6-5. State Fair is 2-4. No, they're 2-6 now.
Yeah.
So State Fair is stuck in the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be either us or Mineral Area playing them in the play-in game, it looks like.
Is it Moberly or is it Three Rivers that's at the top?
Moberly's at the top, but
and then Three Rivers.
I think Three Rivers. But we're going to have the advantage in the season series against these guys.
Yeah.
So if we tie with them, then we don't have to play in the play-in game. Front court, 40 seconds left. Who's going to foul? Blaine Harris. High post. Ethan Smith, not looking to score. 30 seconds, 8 on the shot clock. In the corner, Blaine Harris with a three. No good. Air ball picked up by Walker. Long up the floor. No fouls. Down the key, Thomas, all the way in, goes up, shoots, missed it, tipped up, missed it, tipped across, missed it, now on the right point. Shot pulled up for a three, missed it. Rebound, Ryan Richardson. 8 seconds to go, and this game is over. Good homecoming win tonight. (73-61) is the final score. So, the Grizzlies go now 12-15, 5-6 in the region. Pray tell, Curtis Ballou is the Don's Auto Service Grizzlies player of the game.
Got to give it to my guy, Smiling Urgy.
That would be a very popular decision, I believe. He got 12, 13, 14, 15. He had 17 tonight. So he had a solid game. We'll talk with, oh, by the way, our Grizzly sharpshooter for the game, brought to you by Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply. Ryan Richardson, he knocked in 3 threes tonight, and he had a solid all-around game with 17 points as well. So we'll talk with Jared Fay here and get his thoughts about all of this. 73-61, second win against Mineral Area this season for the Grizzlies. So we win the season series 2-1. I saw him. Oh, there he is right there. A lot of foot traffic here in the coach's way as he's making his way up here. 73-61. I said 2 nights ago that I thought that at State Fair we had played one of our better games of the season for a lot of different reasons, different components. But tonight, I don't think there was any doubt. What we saw at State Fair carried over here tonight. You had your rebounding was really good, but your defense, I thought, was really good early on.
Yeah, very good defensive effort. You know, Mineral Area is a really talented team. They're the only team so far that's gone into Three Rivers and won there. They can score. They're a really good defensive team themselves. But I think our effort was really good, and we're doing a good job. When we do make a mistake, we don't make back-to-back mistakes.
You know, since the first of the year, really, Urgi Hanami has not really looked to score the basketball much. But, you know, we play other teams and they'll have somebody that's really explosive and gets the ball to the basket. We've got a guy like that, and he had 17 tonight. And when he decides to play like that, he is hard to handle.
He is, and we need Urgi to be like that. You know, he's such a good dude. He's so unselfish. He's fine if he doesn't score any points. But in matchups like tonight, we need him. He had a really good run. I think really sparked us there in the second half where the game was close, and he had a couple tough buckets back-to-back. I was a little worried he was going to completely run out of gas at the end because he's doing so much for us, but he pushed through.
Joseph Scott for them. He had a big game here in the double overtime game. He had 26 points. He had a pretty good game over at Park Hills, and tonight, I would say you held him down. He had 15 points, but they didn't really have anybody that really got hot and went off for them in the ball game.
Yeah, I thought we did a good job on him. We doubled him at times when we needed to. We did a really good job on Preston Turner. You know, he's one of the best scorers in our conference, but we didn't let him get too many easy looks. And, again, like you said, really good defensive effort tonight.
How about 2 other guys, 2 of your big guys? A couple of times tonight, Ethan Smith did some things that just made me gasp.
He sure did. You know, we've talked about it before. I wish he was a freshman. Because really, you know, as much as he's gotten better throughout the year, and a credit to him, he's in here working every day, and we're really seeing his talent rise to the top.
And finally, Lionel Kamwemba, you said the other day, and I've thought a lot about this. You said, and I didn't take it lightly when you said that Lionel may be the best defensive postman in the country in junior college basketball. He doesn't score much, but in the course of a ball game, and tonight was a great example. There's 3 or 4 things that he did, getting to a loose ball, blocking a shot, getting a putback dunk. He is always going to be around to make a play.
Yeah, and, you know, he's really a pretty good perimeter defender. That's not really where we want him. We want him down around the rim, but there's times where matchups he gets stuck out there, sits down, guards his feet really well, moves his feet really well, and, you know, he's one you want in there at the end of the game because he's going to get a defensive rebound for you. Didn't need him as much at the end there because we got a little bit of a lead, but he was big for us. He's been big all year.
I thought this is such a really important win because it looks like State Fair, who knows, but they may be at the bottom of the region. And now with a winning record against Mineral Area, and if their record if we tie with them, then we should have a tiebreaker, no?
Yeah, you know, we're definitely in the one game at a time mentality, and that'll play itself out. But we definitely want to position ourselves well for the region tournament, no doubt.
And a lot of times, teams at this time of the year, you get ready to play in the postseason, you got people with ice bags on them, just they're taped from their ankle to their hip. It looks like you're in really good shape, though, right now.
We are, you know, and I think a big credit to some of the guys who maybe don't get as many minutes but come in and play and give guys a break. Jake Sage hit 2 big threes tonight for us. And we got very unselfish guys, a really good group, and we're going to keep working, keep getting better.
Isn't that kind of what it comes down to, though? Because these games like this, even though it wasn't a 2 3-point game, you still have to make plays. You have to make shots.
No doubt, and it sure felt like this could have came down to, like, most games have been going right down to the wire, but we were able to pull away a little bit. But guys are battling. Real proud of them.
All right, so next week we hit the road, right?
We're at Three Rivers on Wednesday, weather permitting.
Weather permitting. That's right. Hey, congratulations.
Thanks,
man.
Carl.
All right, Jared Pate, head coach of the Grizzlies, as they pick up the win 73-61. Let's check the scoring from the ball game. Again, our Don's Auto Service player of the game is Urji Hunami, who finished with 17 points tonight. Brian Richardson also had 17. John Glass had 12. 8-point night for Javian Downey. 3 players had 6. Ethan Smith, along with Lionel Kimwemba, and who else? I mentioned Javian, Ethan Smith, and Lionel all had 6, and 2 points for Riley Whitaker. Mineral area leading scorer, 15 apiece, was Preston Turner and Joseph Scott. So the Grizzlies now go to 12-15, but more importantly, 5-6 in the region, and Mineral area falls to 6-5. So as it stands, we may control our own fate, whether or not we play in the play-in game at the end of the year. But right now, the Grizzlies playing pretty good basketball on the road Wednesday at Three Rivers. So final again here tonight, 73-61. Grizzlies with a homecoming win. Thanks to Curtis Ballou, Jim Lambert, and Dylan Groves in studio. Harlan Hutchison